Good evening and welcome to Tinkering with Edkelar. This time I got another classic electronics restoration project. During the early 90s, when I finally earned my own money, I managed to grab one of Nintendo's fabled Game Boys, even though they were almost obsolete by then. I never got more games for it than the included Tetris and R-Type, because I'm not really the gamer type and the Game Boy drained batteries like there was no tomorrow. Never anticipating the eventual retro gaming wave, I threw mine away during a spring cleaning in the early 2000s. Oh well, during a visit at the Vienna Comics, a comic book and collectibles market in Vienna, I found a working Game Boy for only a few euros, since it was slightly used, as in somewhat scratched up and grimy. I decided to give it a good cleaning, both the case and all the electrical contacts. Disassembling the thing took some time, but eventually I ended up with a neat pile of parts. The cleanup process was simple enough. Some water and universal cleaner together with a cheap electric toothbrush made quick progress, even in all the nooks and crannies that were the embossed writing. Thanks to Carpoor for suggesting that little trick. The original screen was pretty scratched up, so I looked for a replacement online and found a scratch-proof replacement screen with the original print on it. Awesome! Just remove the remaining glue residue, pop in the adhesive-backed screen, and done. While searching for the screen, I also came across some backlight mod kits and just couldn't resist. And this is where things got ugly. These kits require you to remove the backing from the LCD, which is possible, but the wiring of the LCD prevents easy access. Here I made the mistake of desoldering it. Mistake because I broke off 2 pins of the flat flex cable during the process. Fuck! It took quite a bit of miniature soldering to affix a few tiny wires and reconnect the broken traces. Well, power up, blank screen, only the typical pling sound a few seconds later. I almost gave up at that point, ordering an as-is not working unit from eBay for a replacement LCD, but decided to give it another try. Which will be the last, cause again one more trace broke during desoldering. But I did find out that one repaired trace had become loose during soldering. I decided to make the wires a tad bit longer to reduce bending stress and keep the far end cool enough so it wouldn't detach when I soldered the second end. Some soldering later, again, power on. Picture! Woohoo! Finally! I bolted everything together and played a round of Tetris just for fun. But when I switched over to Tiny Toons, I realized that quite some pixels seemed to be missing. Looking closer, I found out that the display only showed full and none pixels. None of the shaded ones were showing up. After lots of measuring, probing and nosing around, I discovered something shiny between two of the flat flex pins. I seem to have shortened them. Whoops! Scraping that away, I finally had a working Game Boy again. Yes! Success! Now, excuse me while I enjoy a game of Tetris and ponder what cartridges to get next. Oh, and thanks for joining in and see you next time!